What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was, what will he do next? Me and Dwayne about to chop it up. I'm gonna wait for Dwayne to get on in the building, and we gonna chop it up about this young Pharaoh thing. You know what I mean? That's the craziest thing going on right now. I know everybody wondering what happened to Hayden Panettiere, but you know, in the black community, they talking about what the hell done happened to young Pharaoh. What the hell done happened to young Pharaoh? Dwayne, where you at? You said you was gonna be prepared at 8:40. Where you at? We're gonna get it in and get on up out of here. So excuse me, everybody. I'm waiting on Mr. McLean. Mr. Clean, Mr. McLean, Mr. McLean. Waiting on everybody, waiting on Mr. McLean, you understand? But until Mr. McLean get in on and get on in there, man, how everybody doing tonight? Let me see what's going on. Why isn't my comment section showing? What the heck is going on? All right, I'm starting to see something. I'm starting to see something. My comment section thing is tripping. I don't know why my comment section is tripping right now. Dang it, man. There's always something, you know. When you're doing these live streams and you're doing this social media shit and you're doing this stuff, bro. There's always something. There's always something, man. So I'm gonna wait for more comments to come in and I'll see it. More comments. Y'all put some comment. Y'all put some comments in the chat to jumpstart the freeze. My look like my comment section on freeze. I don't know. Is my internet coming in choppy? Is everything coming in okay? Is everything coming in okay? I'm gonna wait for Dwayne to get on in here. I don't want everything coming good. Everything a okay? Everything clear. All right, everything clear. Yo, Doc, Jason, what's popping? Jason, what's they got Jason and Mason, the two people out at me in the chat right now. Jason and Mason, the first two in the building. That's crazy. Was Jason a Freemason? Hmm. I mean, a nigga had superpowers. He could walk and catch you while you was running. You was running. Jason could walk you down and catch you while you was running. Okay, all right. Somebody says coming in clear, all good on your end. All right, then if it's all good on my end and it's coming in clear, waiting on Mr. McLean to get on in his studio booth. And we gonna talk about what will he do next, man. Young Pharaoh been out here, uh, doing some crazy, more crazy things. So the last crazy thing, what is this right? Oh, I get to see the comment section right here. All right, I get to see the comment section. I'm wondering what that is on my screen right here. Look, all kind of new features and stuff. All right, uh, yeah, my bad. So yeah, young Pharaoh, he did a video. He got so much backlash from the fingernails, or not so much backlash. Who said? Oh, somebody flirting with the guy. Somebody flirting with the guy. See, I'm looking. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. You understand? At least I hope he was a ma'am. Uh, he doing. I don't know if it's damage control. I don't know if it's further humiliation ritual going on. I'm about to call Dwayne though, so we could talk about it, man. We could talk about it real quick. So let me hit up Mr. TV, Mr. DMTV 2. I'm gonna hit him on up. Lock in, OG, laughing my ass off. Yeah, man, I'm about to log in and call Mr. McLean right now, man. so we can lock in. Cause I don't want, cause you know me, I'll start talking about it before we get on it, before we get on deck. Yes, sir. Are you? I'm waiting on you. All right, all right, all right, bet. Yeah. So he said he in the building. He's trying to iron out his technical difficulties. You dig? But is young Pharaoh doing damage control? Is this a further humiliation ritual? You know, he appeared on Storm Monroe. Just the fact that you appeared on Storm Monroe, that's the last thing I would have named my podcast. The last thing I would have named my channel if I was a dude. Storm is the female in the X-Men. I ain't never y'all got y'all. I don't know. I might be tripping. Y'all ever met a dude named Storm or Stormy? I've never, last time I checked, storms was of Mother Nature, huh? You know, keyword Mother Nature. Jacob the slumlord. Jacob the slum.
What's up,
All
Doc?
your tenants complaining about your slumlord, bro.
Who? Why they complaining? They
They
ain't
say
paying
because they
rent.
say it's the slums. They say you don't want to fix the plumbing. They say you don't want to fix the man. They say got leaks all in the roof. They say
Just pay the
you
rent.
slumlording it a little too much.
Just pay the rent. They'll be all
Pay,
right. Just pay the rent. They'll
pay
be
the rent.
okay.
Send that cash.
Yeah, send that cash out. Pay the rent. Or
Send that cash out, and
find
they
somewhere
gonna
else to
be all
live.
right. And they gonna be all right. They gonna
Hey,
be all
hey,
right.
that's a
You
good
dig?
idea. We need to make it to where it's an apartment complex. For the community, like it's an apartment complex. I'm the slumlord. I'm doing them
Hey, yeah,
dirty.
hey, we gotta let. In order to do that, you gotta let some more people up on stage. You know, today's time, 2026, people be afraid to come on stage, man.
Yeah, man. They don't want to show their face, man. They ugly, man. They don't want to show
Man,
their
hey,
face.
bro, and it's like a worldwide thing. So let me ask you a question: are the youngsters, are the YNs, and where you at, wearing long sleeve hoodies and long and winter gear in the summertime?
Yes.
So
Middle of summer.
that's
I
not just
got
no Atlanta thing. That's just like everywhere.
it's everywhere. So I was out the other day with my homeboy, and his son pulled up. I'm talking about it's 100 degrees. My homeboy, he outside. He never wear a shirt in the summer. All summer shirt off. His son pull up in all black, 2X hoodie, black pants, and some boots. I'm like, you ain't hot. He like, nah, bro, I'm good. He said that's how he dress every day.
But see that now that leads me to a deeper question. What is it in the food that got their metabolism like this? Because I know if I put on any kind of hoodies and any kind of long sleeve winter gear in the summertime and I walk up the block, if I do that in my house, I'm gonna start sweating.
You said if you think it's something in the food doing that?
Well, come on. All right, think about it. Ain't the average YN that you see today 130 pounds?
Yes.
The average YN you see today is 130 pounds. Ain't the average YN you see today don't know how to dress, don't know how to swag out?
And no, they just wear a hoodie, some baggy pants with a big gun.
That's that's it. They all wearing the same thing. They all dressing alike. They all looking alike, and they're all talking alike. But this right here with the thing in the summertime, it that got something to do with your metabolism, like your physical makeup. How are you able to put on How are you able to put on winter clothes in the summertime and not be profusely sweating?
They're sweating. They're profusely sweating. They're just ignoring the sweating.
They're
It's
profusely
more.
sweating and ignoring it.
They're hot as hell. They're hot. They're sweaty. It's more so of a
Somebody said
confidence.
Dwayne got a hoodie on, but Dwayne inside his house
It's
in
cold in this
AC.
bitch. It's cold in here. Yeah, it's
It's
freezing.
cold in that mother.
It's
It's
freezing.
cold.
I keep telling my lady, I like, hey, look, turn it down to 68, 67. And I got it down to 65 and it's freezing here. I'm like, yeah, I might cut it back up to 63, 68, 69.
Nigga, I know your light bill higher than a mug.
Shoot, I pay it though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that light bill high them up. You
What you
keep that
doing,
thing
Doc? Man, you
running.
look good, man. You done shaved some years off your life. You look younger.
Yeah, yeah.
What you done did? You done found you some what's up? What's all that?
Man, you already know, man. They say, you know what I'm saying, you got to practice what you preach, and when you practice what you preach, you come into full alignment, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fasting. You know what I mean? I'm on, I can't even, what it is. I'm on like almost day 30 of the fast. You know what I'm saying? I'm
What's day
taking the
30 of the
super
fast consisting of?
liquids only. You know what I'm saying? Smoothies, water, juice, tea, and that's it. You know what I mean? Might eat some pistachios. Raw fruits and veggies. Raw fruits and veggies uncooked.
Raw. So you back on the vegan, the raw
Yeah,
vegan.
I'm not even vegan. I'm more fruitarian than vegan. I eat way more fruits than vegetables.
Well, you
I'm
know,
growing fruits. I'm growing vegetables in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the workouts and shit. You know, I'm getting the proper sleep. I'm drinking a gallon of
Doc
water
done
a
got
day. I'm
Doc
drinking
saying
a
all
gallon
that
of water a day,
bullshit.
bro. To
Doc saying
follow
all
Dwayne
that
McClain.
bullshit. Doc got motherfucking clone. They ain't even the same goddamn nose. That's not the same nose. This is a wholly different nigga we looking at. This ain't the same guy. He talking all that. I'm healthy right now.
Hey,
His
look,
nose done changed. Eyes done got big. Nah, I'm messing with you. You look good though,
nah,
Doc.
man, look, bro. Hey, bro.
You got to put
The
up the
power,
regimen.
look,
You look good.
the powers that be told me that they gonna let me blow up Shuade if I get right. So I got
Okay.
right, and they gonna let us blow up Shuade. You dig what I'm saying? So
Okay. Yeah. You look about 31,
I'm
29. You
glad,
don't.
man. I tried to shave
You,
off a few years. I was looking old as hell eating all that goddamn fast food.
yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I'm catching up. Look at me. I'm looking about 38. You know what I'm saying? But
You only look
let
like that because you got the hair on your face.
yeah, I'm growing. I'm trying to grow my beard, man. It's
You
my
gotta
beard.
your beard connects all the way. I don't grow a beard because my beard don't connect all the way to my goatee, so I don't grow no beard, dog.
Hey, look, this is I don't know where this came from, but a dude told me to try it. I'm gonna give it 4 more months. If I don't get no further, I'm gonna go back to the baby face. But nah, man, we got you need to. Hey, look, you talking about content? This the area of content. You need to post that journey, man. Post that shit you doing. Post that
Man,
fasting.
goddamn, that's a sign. That's a sign
Post
from
that.
that's a sign from the universe, man. Because that's what I'm about to start doing on the 21st. I'm gonna start posting the journey and posting all of the health secrets and all of the things I be doing and all of the skincare
Hey,
routine and
hey,
all
hey,
that
they,
shit.
they they might tuck you in if you do that. You heard about that dude Joe Flux? He was a TikToker. He died at 40 years old. He died 72 hours before he was about to post the secrets of living healthy, magnetism. Joe
Oh no,
Flux,
that white
man.
dude,
White dude. Joe
and he got all the
Flux.
videos on TikTok like with the ancient Bibles and shit.
Yeah. Joe something.
He
I
had
forgot.
found he had found like Egyptian hieroglyphs in Oklahoma, some fucking where.
Joe Fels. Joe Fels is
Joe
his name.
Fails, they.
That's his name. Yes, he
You don't
died
think that's a
and
psyop, bro?
could possibly be a size.
Man, that
Look,
nigga was never on our timeline before they said he unalive, bro.
never on our timeline, and he was linking up with the plastiline nigga. So he linked up with the plastiline nigga. He had the
And the
noose around his.
plastiline nigga still living, but Joe Fails gone.
Oh, but he might not be dead though. Who knows? Who knows? But it was a shake up something. But they are killing people now. I'm not trying to put that away. They killed them 11 scientists. They killed Joe Fell. So they are killing people.
They just
Right.
got they just killed the white girl from Bring It On.
She ain't planning on bringing it on, man. Everybody keep saying she
Yes, she
planning.
did. Hayden Panettiere. She played on the original Bring It On with Gabrielle Union.
She didn't play in Gary. She played in that one.
She she listen. She was the main white girl in Bring It On. That's her. They unlive her.
No, Kristen Dunst was the main white girl and Bring It On. Y'all trying to talk about
Man,
my movie.
let me
She
let me
probably
see.
played
Hold
into the
on.
reboots. But yeah, they are killing mad people, man. But yeah, Doc, if you start releasing those secrets of living healthy and shaving years off your life, you most definitely, like you said, you protected.
I'll
So
be look.
since you protected,
I'll be doing
you
the
straight.
Matrix a favor. The Matrix that have more NPCs and more people to go to work for a long period of time.
Facts. You will be doing it. That's what they want. They want people working forever, forever
So
paying them taxes.
they'll be healthy enough to live longer to pay more taxes. You would think the government would want that, though, huh? You would think the government would want us to live as long as possible so we could go to work as long as possible so that we could pay taxes as long as possible.
What happened was they shot themselves in the foot when they made retirement and they made rest homes and they made pensions. When they did that, that's what caused the problem. If they could do away with pensions and retirement, they most definitely will want us working for forever. But imagine somebody give a job 40 years and they get a pension and then you live 30 years after that. Now there's a problem. I gotta pay you for 30 years. You retire at 50, say you retire at 60. You live on to 101.
Yeah, the new
That's
retirement is
41
like
years.
65.
So say you retire at 65, right? And you live to 101. That right there is 35, 36 years I'm paying you. But if you retire at 65 and you die at 73, I just pay you 8 years. So yeah, they shot them. That's where they shot themselves in the foot at.
Yeah, they should see if they were smart. They would have taught us how to. They would have taught us how to get healthy so that we can live longer and we can go to the jobs longer and pay taxes longer and ain't have to worry about no retirement because we healthy going to work and staying active.
Yeah, staying active,
They
all
might
that
do
stuff.
that. You never know. They might switch up on us and do that.
Do what?
Uh, reveal some like start revealing some secrets. Like, hey y'all, look, we trying to clear up our karma. We need some more people at the job. These YNs ain't working for us. We need the old, we need the old guard back
Oh shit.
working for us. You
The
heard
old
me?
people, the old heads.
Yeah, coming the old heads, the only one that go to work faithfully with no complaints. It's
But
the
them
new
niggas
heads.
dying out. By the time I get old, I'm gonna be like, fuck the system. I ain't working. Imagine me and you in our 70s. We not going to work, man.
Yeah, we not.
we,
Yeah, we not
you,
going to work in
you,
the '70s.
you, you so against the job. Every time we
But what if
talk,
you looking like 40 in your '70s?
yeah, you right.
I might go to work just so I can show off. Nigga, yeah, nigga, I'm 72. Nigga, I look 40.
I know every time we talk, you hit me up. You do a 5 to 10. You know, I don't know if you notice you do it. A 5-10 minute spill of how I'm dumb and how I should not be working a job, and Dwayne using
Man,
idiot.
hey, the
Every
reason why
time
I
we
believe,
talk on the
look,
phone.
this the reason why this the reason why I believe that, Dwayne, bro. Because you got so much potential in being a leader and an entrepreneur. Like working a job really is hindering you from the big money. You
For
get,
real.
but I know you got a family. I know how Capricorns think. You don't want to just take that risk and leave that comfort of your zone of what you've been getting, every month, every 2 weeks, or every week and stuff like that. But if you would have sacrificed 90 days to 6 months of just straight grind on entrepreneur mode, do a video. Look, all that energy you putting in that work, you could be doing videos every day, getting the monetization all the way up there. All
Damn.
that, all that work you doing at the all that outside work you're doing, you could be dedicating that to videos, content, meeting broads, doing all kind of shows, all kind of events. And bro, you Dwayne McClain. They gon' the more active you get, the more active your following gonna get. You feel what I'm saying? And you
Yeah.
got two live YouTube platforms that follow you. And if you were to just get active every matter of fact, whenever you go on a run and get active, like and do videos 3 days in a row, they're like, oh shit, he's back. He's doing videos every day. They always make that comment. And
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
and that's like the universe letting you know, bro. If you just did sit in your house and did videos all day, nigga, if you were to do a 4 hour live stream, nigga, like Kai Cenat and them, you'll be paid out the ass, bro.
Yeah,
You
I believe you, man. You know what you're right. It's my mindset of comfortability. I did think of a plan out of it though. I thought of like, hey, let me just stack up a couple bands. I can pay my bills. Say fuck the job, sit in the house, record every day. Cause I believe the money is there. I
Man,
believe
listen.
I
If you did,
I
look,
believe I can
if
tell
you
enough
look, if
jokes every
you
day.
laid up there, bitch, I got money now. Somebody just said, yeah. Look, if you laid up there and you said, man, look, I'm about to pay all my shit up for a month and pay my shit. As long as my rent paid for the next month, and for that next month, I'm about to go blitz YouTube both channels at the same time every day at the same time, and then hit out buku videos, buku shorts, and just all the energy I put at work, I'm just gonna put it into my channel. I guarantee you that next month check, you're gonna quit your job.
Yeah, most definitely. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
pissed off the
And
most
they
about
got so much
YouTube.
shit you could talk about, bro. They got too many things because you know too many things, and then they got too many things that's happening at the same time. You feel me? And you know too many people.
You could do it like Poetic Flacco talk about every goddamn. He'll make up a topic.
Yeah.
This nigga will make. He'll see some shit happen. He'll make up one. You could do it that way.
Nigga,
My
you can make
biggest
up.
issue with YouTube is the thumbnails. I hate making them and figuring them out.
Man, I
That's my
can make you
biggest issue.
thumbnails, bro. I can make you thumbnails, bro.
What was that?
Man, I can make you thumbnails, man, because they're easy. Once you find a format, you got to stick to that format. So let's say go back, look, go to one of your most viralist videos and see what the format to the thumbnail was, and take that and just repeat it. YouTube don't like change.
No.
YouTube like you keeping shit the same way and keeping it consistent. If you lay up there, man, go watch whatever with that fucking Kendrick Lamar. Go look at that Kendrick Lamar video that got all them thousands of views. If you take that video, oh shit, I'm
Hey,
losing light.
hey, hey,
If you
comment. Go ahead. Say what you're saying. Now I'll say the next topic.
all right, if you take that format, you feel me, and you replicate it, take that same thumbnail and just all right, this video I'm about to talk about my cleaning service, and do the cleaning service shit with the same format, and take that and keep on copying and pasting and copying and pasting and copying and pasting. YouTube gonna be like, all right, he get it, and your shit gonna
Mhm.
shoot up.
Yeah, and then they only awarding people that record at high volumes now. If you ain't recording at high volume, they not. You seen the new? Have you read the new YouTube policy rules?
Oh yes,
You got to have 8,000 subscribers now.
you gotta have 8,000 subscribers, and you gotta have
20
at least
million, 20 million YouTube short views.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yes, it's
That's
they not making it easy now to make money with
because they
YouTube.
competing with TikTok, because TikTok, the little youngsters on TikTok putting out too much content. They
But
posting 10,
TikTok
20,
don't pay
30
no
times a day.
bread though. You wasting your time making money. If you a full-time TikToker, you ain't making no money.
Shit, I'm a part-time TikToker making money, bro.
You making money. I ain't talking. I'm talking about build. I can change my life money. TikTok.
Yeah, man, listen. If you go full-time TikTok, not only you will become low-key rich, you become low-key. I'm a quarter-time TikToker. I mean, I only take one day out the week to have my TikTok line up. And bro, I could just only imagine if I was doing it 7 days a week.
Right.
But the
But
real big money is at YouTube. The real big money is at YouTube. But you can take all of it. See, the thing about TikTok is you can take all of your YouTubes and you can post it on TikTok.
yeah, you can spread the content to all.
You can spread the content.
I seen a nigga getting bread on Snapchat. I ain't know that was real.
Hell yeah.
Nigga
All of
getting
the
bread.
platforms pay, man, believe it or not, Facebook pays the best though.
I wouldn't think that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, Facebook pays Facebook has the highest RPM, and Facebook gives you a roadmap on what you got to do next to get paid. Like
Mm,
it's like playing a video game. So Facebook, I'm gonna say YouTube first because ain't nothing better than YouTube, and then Facebook after, and then TikTok third.
okay.
Yeah.
I think I would say I'm off next Tuesday. I got nothing planned. I wanted us to sit down and come up with a Facebook page for me. We already got a YouTube, and let's start going to other platforms. Cause I'm about to start re-putting out my old content. Cause I'm like that content sitting there. I never got paid for it, so I want to re-release that shit. I'm
All
gonna
you got
read
to do
out.
is listen. The content that you got right now, you got content on your channel right now that you can go and edit out, edit out all of the cuss words and re-upload it to your shit right now. Money.
That's the plan. Cause it's like constant. There's some videos I got on that I put so much work in. I'm like, yo, like I really need to re-release these, especially for 2026, because it was too potent for back then. It's perfect for right now.
Yeah, it was too over their head back then.
Yeah, way too over the head. Cause I remember when I did the video on the red room, nobody still talk about the red room. I broke that down facts, like the blonde hair ritual I did, the breakdowns I was doing. I'm like, let me go back and re-edit them and re-release them and get paid for my work this time around. But let's distribute them through all platforms. Let's distribute them to Facebook,
And,
Instagram,
and look, in
TikTok.
order to do that, you're gonna have to. I'm telling you, and all that shit time consuming. You're gonna have to quit your job to do that.
Yeah,
But
most
when
definitely.
you do it, you're gonna see hella bread because you already got an established plan. I can see if you was just starting and you got
Yeah,
you
just starting is crazy. I don't know
just
about
starting is
anybody. Yeah,
crazy, but you already got a platform that all you got to do is get active, and that's gonna reignite your recommendations to your already subscribers, the people who
yeah.
subscribe to you already gonna
And,
get
and, and, and believe it or not, they miss a nigga. I ain't think they
yeah
miss a nigga. They miss a
yeah
nigga. Like they really rock with me.
man
They miss hearing the crazy shit and mixing. Cause I mix the crazy shit with the knowledge shit. Cause I'm like the only nigga who can do that. I can talk about some dumb shit, but I can bring it all back with some really, really philosophical shit. And they be like,
yep
damn, this nigga.
it's called edutainment, man. Educate the people while entertaining them. You heard me?
But no, there's
What's
a
going on with
comment.
young Pharaoh, bro? Let's get your
Hold up,
opinion on
before I
him.
get to Young Pharaoh, there's a comment I wanted to put light on. It said, I think we wouldn't go to a 9 to 5 anymore if we got super healthy. When you think about the 9 to 5, it's designed for fast food and it's designed to be lazy. Think about it. You get off your job, you got an hour break. In an hour, you can't go get nothing healthy in no hour, or you're not about to do nothing. You're gonna want something
You can bring something
satisfying.
healthy from the crib.
And then think about it. Red Bulls, all that stuff. The 9 to 5 ignites an unhealthy lifestyle. The stress, cigarettes. You know how many times I got stressed out and I went and smoked me a cigarette, or I went and got me some, I went and got right on my break because I'm stressed out. The 9 to 5 really brings hell to your life. I really think the 9 to 5 is the downfall of man.
Man,
For real.
I think, listen, if I'm the Illuminati, this what I'm doing to keep everybody working at my 9 to 5. I got the money. We got the money. We print money from out of thin air. I'm gonna make sure all my workers are paid swell, well, and great, where there's no complaint. And because I pay them so well, I'm gonna hold them under strict regimen and guidelines as it pertains to input and output at the job. They're not gonna complain about it because they get paid well, right? I'm gonna create health. I'm going to create a health regimen for them so that they can stay healthy for a long time and plan their retirement. I have all kind of programs so that they can plan their retirement and sit there and stay with me. I'll make sure that I keep them healthy enough to live long enough to work for me, but I ain't gonna give them all the secrets. I'm gonna make sure they live healthy enough, and I'm gonna make sure they get paid enough. And if they get paid enough and they're healthy enough, they're not going to want to leave because they got everything that they need right here. You can take care of your family with me. I'm going to take care of your family. You ain't got to worry about going be an entrepreneur. I can give you stocks and shares, and look what Elon just did. You think them people about to leave Elon? Elon made 1,100 or for how many? Like 1,100 millionaires when he went public. All the people who bought his stock and worked for his company, he made like 4,000 millionaires instantly when he became a trillionaire. Why? Because he paid them people in things that create money over time, which is stocks and bonds and dividends and all that good stuff. So when he became rich, they became rich. Now you think they about to leave Elon's job now that they're millionaires? Hell no, they about to live, they about to work for Tesla for life. You give a person enough money that they need, they're gonna find everything that they want, and they're gonna blame you for it, nigga, and they're gonna stay loyal to you, bro. They act like, but they tell you one of the seven deadly sins is greed. And what greed does is it makes you hoard everything for yourself, and you disregard everybody else. And this is why people rise up against the job. This is why people quit. This is why people go on strike. Come on, think about it. What if everybody really got paid? They'll love their job. Oh man, I love forklifting. Oh, I love being a garbage man. Oh, I love working at McDonald's. Why? Because I get paid.
Right. Give a burger flip 100 grand a year. He gonna love that shit.
Man, give up, man. Look, you ain't gotta give them. Look, right now, the burger flipper getting 16 bands a year. Get a burger flipper 30, 40 bands a year, and watch how you gonna have people around the corner trying to work for McDonald's.
Hey, look, as a business owner, so I'm gonna give you an example, right? I recently had a contract to do a building. I got paid, say I got paid 2 bands, right? The people that worked for me, I gave them $200 each. They were so happy. They said, damn, $200 in a day? God damn. Bro, we love that, Dwayne. Appreciate it. I'm like, damn, this is how companies do. Companies be like, Now, Doc, think about it. I walked away with 1,600. They walked away with 200 each, 400. They was happy. 400 in a day. And we did the same amount of work. They worked harder than me. I was chilling. I ain't say I was still busting my ass, but they were busting their ass too. But they were like, damn, bro, Dwayne, appreciate that. 200, bro, we about to go to the beach. I'm like, this is how companies do, bro. They get a big lump sum, keep the most. Now, granted, they did break a lot of my equipment. I did have to pay for a lot of shit. But I did walk away with the most pot. But it's like that's what comes with being a business owner. In my heart, I was like, damn, was I wrong? I talked to a few people that, no, you wasn't wrong for that. They like, you wasn't wrong for paying what they paid them. You know what I'm saying?
But you know you wasn't wrong because at the end of the day, they did the psychology on this. People who come to work happy, the work environment at that particular company tends to be more productive. The more happy and the more positive energy you got flowing through you, the more productive you will be at whatever you're doing. I don't care if it's relationship, your job, your sports you're playing, whatever. People who are upbeat and happy about life, they have a way better output into life. So just imagine this. You go to the McDonald's, you go to the average McDonald's, the average worker there is like, can I take your order? I'm working in, and their body language read, I'm at this shitty ass job feeding you this shitty ass food, man. I don't want to do this. But
Mm-hmm.
get that same worker, let's say they're getting paid, let's say a McDonald's worker getting paid $800 every 2 weeks. That's $1,600 a month, right? But let's say all of a sudden McDonald's was to have a heart, and everybody that's making $1,600 a month for McDonald's, now they making $3,600 a month. Man, them people gonna show up on time. Them people ain't gonna wait. Them
And
people ain't gonna steal no food.
their fries gonna be fresh.
Them fries gonna be fresh.
Hey, the ice cream machine gonna all of a sudden work out that bitch.
Nigga gonna be fixing the ice cream machine out of GP. Wait a minute, man. Something wrong. I see a valve. Wait a minute. I took it upon myself to fix the ice cream machine, boss. They gonna do shit out of no. You can't pay for a person's ingenuity. You feel what I'm saying? Ingenuity comes from when you feeling happy. When you feeling happy about life, you just start thinking of shit you can do. Let me improve this. Let me
Yeah.
improve that. That's called ingenuity. You feel what I'm saying? So if you know you about to go and get that guap, man, look, $3,600 a month, that's roughly $40,000 a year, right? If
Yeah.
the average McDonald's worker was making $40,000 a year, and the average truck driver who making 40 right now was making 110, $115,000 a year, nigga, you would never see a truck breaking down. Nigga be fixing the trucks themselves. You feel me? But because they get paid so shitty, they like, I'm just going through the motions. I'm just going through the motions, getting this job done. Oh, he got ducked up out of here. I'm just going through the motions, getting this job done. And while I get this job done, I'm going, I'm just gonna do enough to get by. But boy, oh boy, what if you paid the average worker like the NBA? I'm not talking about the regular NBA. I'm talking about the WNBA. The average WNBA women's player gets paid like 75,000 to 100,000, 60,000. 60 to $100,000 a year. That's the average. The big ones like the Caitlin Clarks, they probably getting about 250, 300. Something like that. Ain't nobody in the WNBA getting paid that M ball. There's not one female in the WNBA that's getting paid $1 million off the salary of the WNBA. But just imagine if you gave the average worker the lowest WNBA salary, they'll be happier than a punk with a bag of cucumbers. Okay? They'll be happier than a vegan with a bag of eggplants. I promise you. I promise you. But this is smart thinking. This is why I think the Illuminati not smart. They're just diabolically intelligent. There's a difference between smart and intelligent. Intelligence is the know-how, but smarts is knowing how, right? And improving and making things better with what you know how to do. That's smart. You feel me? Intelligence is knowing how to do some shit. That's intelligent. He know how to do some shit. He's intelligent. But smart is knowing how to do some shit and making others' lives better with the shit you know how to do. That's smart, right? So I think I always thought the Illuminati was intelligent, but they're not smart. That's why they always implode upon themselves. Because they always doing dumb shit. You see it in the movies all the time. Why is the bad guy always got to do all this talking before they light a nigga brain up? Ha ha, I caught you now, Batman. Now it's my time to light the such and such reactor again. Ah, he gets stabbed and it's over with. Why you did all that talking? Why you just didn't walk down on Batman and bust him up and talk to him while he was dead? No, you gotta have him tied up, and while you talking, he takes the little razor in his fucking glove and saws the fucking rope off. And while you talking, he gets loose and busts your ass. This is the work frame of the bad guys. The bad guys always gotta brag and boast about their bad guyness, and the good guys always end up getting the ups because they bad guys
What,
waste too
what
much
what
time.
what the hell did I miss in those 2 minutes I was gone? You talking
Uh
about Batman getting blicked on, man?
man, look, I'm talking about how how the Illuminati, they're intelligent, but they're not smart, right?
No, they plans backfired on him, man.
Their plans always backfire on them because they do the ultimate bad guy blunder
Hey,
in
hey,
all the
the
movies.
plan I'm happy about the most is backfiring that TS trans stuff is backfiring. All those movies flop. All those girl boss movies flop. You see, Supergirl came out, flop. Spider-Man came out, 2.1 billion. Like nobody want to see that mess. They ruining all the games. Halo whack. Nobody played Halo because they got them feminists in it. Like, like,
GTA 6 gonna be the only thing to shake everybody back.
GTA 6 might be crazy, man. I can't wait for that game to come out. I'm gonna play the hell out of that game. I'm a Grand Theft Auto fan. I played Grand Theft Auto since
Man,
3.
you get a whole lot of guacamole playing it online.
Yeah, I'm about to stream
Playing it
it.
while
I'm
you
gonna stream it
streaming.
because I want to stream games. I'm a gamer at heart. That's
What
that's
what
that's that's
what
me.
what's then you better get you a kick. You better get you on better get on kick
Kick
and
and
start
Twitch. Yes, kick and Twitch.
kick and
Um,
twitch. Start streaming your game on kick and twitch and take all of that shit and start posting the clips
well,
on
see,
again
we
TV.
moving. We moving in like 2 months, and we picking out the spot we picking. Gonna have a special room just for my studio. I said,
Man
baby,
cave.
the spot we pick, we make sure it's gonna have a room just for my studio
Somebody say
alone.
what's up with the thumbnail? Yeah, let's get to the thumbnail, man. Young Lil Fee,
Hey, hold
aka
on.
the Holy Ghost.
Let me
Lil
grab one.
Fee,
Hey, baby,
aka the Holy Ghost,
babe,
formerly known as Young
bring me another
Pharaoh.
one
Now his name is Young
of
Fingernails.
them shots. Yeah, what you saying?
Now his name is Young Fingernails.
Do we call him still that?
What you think going on with Young Pharaoh to where he is coming out in full blown acrylic female cat
Hold
nails?
on, hold on.
What
I'm waiting for my girl to bring me a shot because I gotta talk about this. Because Doc, I'm gonna say this. This hurt my soul, man.
yeah, it hurt my soul.
As a black man who grew up watching Pharaoh, I seen Pharaoh at his peak. I'm talking about muscled up, gold chains, millions of subscribers, money. I'm talking about the
I
chat,
seen
10K, 10K lives. Like to
bruh,
see him go from that to where he at now with nails on. You know when you putting nails on, you just begging for attention. You know what
bruh,
I'm saying? You going out terrible,
bruh,
terrible.
bruh. Not only you seen the recent interview that Young Pharaoh did with Storm Monroe. The most recent interview that Pharaoh did with Storm Monroe. You seen that one?
He did one with Storm. Ain't that a gay dude?
Man, Storm Monroe, I call him, suspect. I ain't gonna call him gay, I'm gonna call him suspect.
Hold on, that's
Uh
the light skinned cat with the curly hair and the green
no, no,
eyes.
no, no, no. Storm Monroe is a dark-skinned cat with the beard.
I'm not familiar
And
with
he
him, but
just
what about
so Young Pharaoh came on Storm Monroe's YouTube live stream to explain the nails,
what he
right?
say?
He said he said so. First and foremost, he said his name is not Young Pharaoh anymore. His name is his Young Pharaoh, aka Lil Fee, the Holy Ghost. Like Lil Fee. What? Let's get to the name first. Why he calling you? Is there anything you got to say about him calling himself Lil Fee?
I think they came at his life, bro. I think they said we're gonna kill your wife and your kids if you don't do this shit. or he so low in fame because you gotta look. Me and you, we been on our peak for a while, and we did this as we. Me and you might see our biggest peaks in our 40s. So we're not going to see our highest peaks till we're like older, where we done been through all the bullshit. Pharaoh seen his peak when he was like 26, 25. So imagine seeing your peak when you hit your 30s, where our brains change when we hit our 30s. We become different humans. Every 10 years, our brain changes. You're different from in your 50s, 60s, 40s. So now he in his 30s, he see how big he was, and he's just doing anything for attention right now. So now he's selling out, he doing whatever he can, he going crazy, he on drugs. He might just be in a bad time. And I'm saying all this as a point of not hating on the man, as being a fan, and it's like trying to give him some grievance, some grievance. Because it's like I see it, I'm like, he has to be going through a phase of where he see he's down and he wants to come back up to where he was at. And everybody knows doing gay shit, doing yagged out stuff puts you back in that spotlight. You've seen so many people choose that route to get some quick fans, quick followers, quick money. So he might be in that phase. They probably came to him, said, we're gonna murk out your family. And like I said, he probably smoking wet. He probably on that Sherm. He probably on that. He probably smoking
wait. You're trying to tell me that young Pharaoh is smoking
PCP.
embalming fluid,
Yes. I think he smoked some embalming fluid and went crazy.
some
That
PCP,
PCP.
and went
That's a
crazy like Smokey
drug.
did the chicken coop.
Yes, that's a drug you can't really come back from.
That's
You
an
can come back
antidote.
from any drug. You do. You can do a drug, but PCP, embalming fluid, Sherm,
But
when you start.
he said he think they put some of that stuff in his blunt. One of the females put one of that in his blunt. That's
I know for a fact they did. They always send a bitch show every
I
man.
knew. Look, I knew something. I knew he was gonna make it to this level with the nails when I seen him on Tasha K, and he said he got abducted by aliens and probed. He said that on Tasha K. He told
Doc,
Tasha K that the aliens abducted him and probed him, and I figured that was like code for him being sodomized.
see, so look, I was telling my girl this last night. It's something called internet manipulation. I do it a lot on my channel. People don't know I do it, but I do it a lot. I tell a story and I'll over exaggerate that bitch to the fullest. I've said I've been to space numerous of times on this channel. It was a dream I had. Had a dream. Did I physically remember it? But in these dreams I have, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'll really be out of my body. Now, the other night I had a dream. I really was like, I figured out time travel. I remember being in a dream just like how we are, and it happened slowly. I got trapped in a dream for 5 years. However, what I'm getting at is, I feel like young Pharaoh sometimes does internet manipulation where he tells stories and he over exaggerates them. You know what I'm saying? So I see what you're saying. You saying you're getting probed. That could have led to him saying, yeah, he's going to end up selling out soon. You know what I'm saying? Then you coming up saying aliens got you. That probably was them boys getting you. And here, I knew young Pharaoh sold out before that. The Trump situation. You don't get to be in that. When he was down, he was in Washington, D.C. representing Trump. I said, they got young Pharaoh. He took, and Doc, one thing I pray for me and you. When they bring us the bag, we got enough balls to say no. When they bring us, unless it's legitimate. Now there's two factors. You got the Illuminati people bringing us the bag, and other out. You've seen outside entities bring you money. I've seen outside entities. I'm talking about Spotify, Apple Music, those guys. That's the Illuminati. The big wigs. When they bring us the bag, if we take that money, it's gonna come with it. Something's gonna come with it. Young Pharaoh took Trump money. He took he took that the
Dang.
Apple's the Spotify money. He took that money and he thought he can be bigger in the system, and it cost him.
Yeah, he went to battle with the J. Echo whiskeys.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
so wait a minute. And he did a video. He said so my thing is this. My thing is this. It's all psyops and it's all WWE, right? And I feel like that nigga a plant, bro. And I feel like there's a bigger picture at hand to make to just make black men specifically look like the bottom of the barrel when it comes to our masculinity, and it's just this big agenda to make black men look like punks.
Yeah, now you know why? Because me and you as black men, we have attracted every race. Every race of woman been attracted to us. No other male has that. No other race of male has it to where you land this man in this continent, he pulling whatever. We exuberate. We're the most athletic on the planet. The American, African American male. Think about the boxers, the runners, anytime you think of athleticism, it's an American, a black African American male. They
Because
want
it's
to.
almost impossible. It's almost impossible for all of these black conscious community dudes to all fall off, and all of them fall off due to some type of sexual deviance.
It's bad, man. I hate it. I hate it, man. It's like something has to be up. Like, why did y'all all go out with touching children? Why did Brother Paul Light go out the way he went out? You know what I'm saying? Why did Rashad Jamal go out the way he went out? Why did Malachi York go out the way he went out? Why did what happened to Von Two Cut? What happened to him?
Von, man, I just seen he on TikTok. Von Two Cut on TikTok talking about feng shui and all that gangster shit.
And then
Uh,
see, but I would say nothing hurt me more than seeing Pharaoh with nails. I thought I never would
hey,
see that. You
I
know,
thought I didn't think I ever see him go that far. But hey, listen, but he has been doing things that has been suspect leading up to it to make you think like, yeah, I can see why he did it. You know what I mean? He living out of the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. You know, when I seen him on the podcast with 607 Unc, I said, oh yeah, they got to him.
why you think that? What's up with 607 up? What you think? Why?
607 Unc a punk. 607 Unc wears the nails. 607 Unc says he Illuminati, he Illuminati and he street at the same time. He said he sacrificed his son. He said he has openly said he's unalive children. Uh
I
that
would
he's
say
kept
this. So I did some research. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead. What you saying?
no, go ahead. No, go.
So look, 607 Unc, him and there's a battle rapper named Averb. They come from this apartment complex in St. Louis, right? That apartment complex used to be a crazy home. And Averb said, I was raised with you, 607. I remember you biting them kids' faces. Why was you biting them kids' faces when you were growing up? And 607's on, like, what was you talking about? What you talking about? I look up the apartment complex they was raised at. The address is 666 Sandcastle Road. So it's like 607 Unc has probably been in this shit since he was a child. And Averb has as well. And both of them niggas talk about the Illuminati and stuff like that. But you probably right about 607 because I looked that up and
Listen,
that
go man. Pharaoh was on 607 with some like van, like them Bruce Lee, them Bruce Lee vans that that Bruce Lee like the karate people wear. He had on like some Bruce Lee vans with some not even vans. I don't think I could relate him to like the Bruce Lee shoes. He had the Bruce Lee shoes on with these joggers and this long sleeve crazy looking ass sweater, and he on there talking about he on there talking with 607 talking about some
God,
crazy stuff, like on some like bro, like he
they
almost
had
make
him
me
up
think
there.
he's out of here. He ain't got his mind no more.
They
Like
had him up there with a pump. Remember that episode? He was up there with a pump.
yeah, he was up there. He was up there with a punk. So 607 Unk the punk, and then is the punk sitting next to 607 Unk, and Pharaoh sitting next to the punk, and they're talking about all of this weirdo stuff. And I'm like, damn, what's going on with Pharaoh for real? Like, and now he on some, oh yeah, it's me, Lil Feet, the Holy Ghost, aka Spirit Rella. Spirit Rella? And then he on Star Monroe, which is that dude's suspect as well. He on Star Monroe. Look what he said, Dwayne. He said one of the main reasons why he did it because he always wanted to try it. But while he's not around his kids, he can do it while he's not around his kids, so that his kids don't be embarrassed of him. And I'm
But
like, and I'm
that's
like,
not the
bro,
internet.
like, bro, it's he. I bet you he wear the dress. How much you want bet he wear the dress?
It's next. It's the
That's
one dress
next.
next. He's gonna wear the dress next, man. You know, but
He gonna put on the dress next. Either he gonna look at either he gonna put on a dress next, or he gonna do some man on man stuff like kiss a dude,
it,
or
it's the
like do
Dave
some
Chappelle
coke
effect.
games, or it's gonna be some like alleged rumor that he was with the tranny in the hotel room or something like that.
Yeah, it's the Dave Chappelle effect. So Dave got cloned for one. In my heart of hearts, this is Dwayne McClain conspiracy. In my heart, I don't feel like this Dave Chappelle we're looking at is the real Dave Chappelle. I feel like this is a replacement, a clone, or an actor. They got a lookalike for everybody. Me and you both got lookalikes.
Yeah, they got
And
looking like for everybody.
they want to replace me, they can. Um, I feel like with Dave, he was talking about he was against the dress, against the dress. When he comes back, he only wears long t-shirts. I only wear these long t-shirts that's like silver and cut sleeves, and they very long. They're like mini skirts for girls, but it's t-shirts. I feel like they did the same with Young Pharaoh. I don't know if it's the same Young
So you
Pharaoh or
don't
if he
think
got
they put you don't think like they got penalties and for infractions and they put certain members on timeout for amount of time. Like for instance, that thing that Dave did with the wearing the dress thing, right? He didn't want to wear the dress at first. All right, and they froze him out and they blackballed him for like 15, 20 years, right? And now he's back getting $20 million Netflix specials.
yeah
It's the same money that he quote unquote didn't
said no to. Yeah.
said no to, and now it's 20 years later, and he's getting his last Netflix special. He got $25 million for his last Netflix special.
I think you might be right. I think it is a freeze with Pharaoh. I think he was again when he was at his peak. He was Muay Thaiing. You remember Pharaoh was cock D's. He was Muay Thaiing, fighting. He was at his peak. He had the money. Like, I ain't wearing no nails. I ain't wearing no nails. I'm a man. They put him on that Sherm, put him in that PCP, had him looking crazy online. Did you ever see in the videos 3, 4 years ago? He at that house talking about, I think they got me. I think they got me. He was
Oh yeah,
high as
he was
hell.
saying, and he was saying, please help me, y'all. Y'all gotta help me. Y'all gotta
Yeah.
help me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that PCP and that Sherm. I seen niggas on that shit. That's exactly how they act. And he was on that PCP and that Sherm, and they said, we're gonna crumble you down to where you're gonna wear these nails. And now it's contract time, is either go flip burgers for 1,600 a month or put these nails on and make 7,000 a month and come back to us. He like,
yeah,
shit, all I gotta do is put some nails on, I'm back making 7 grand a month. Shit, all right. I miss my fame. He missed the fame.
yeah. He missed it.
He missed the fame.
Yeah, he missed it. You can see it all. Look, you can see it all in his eye. You can see it all in his eye. He be drugged out now, though, man. He be on
Yeah.
live stream, and all he do is play some crazy ass video game. He be on there playing, and eating all kind of unhealthy food. All the unhealthy food that he used to like speak out against. He eating it now. Like
Yeah.
every matter of fact, every single that's what they're doing. Every single thing he ever spoke against, they making him do it.
He do now. Everything he spoke against, he do now. And he used to speak so much against man on man stuff. I'm talking about 100% against man on man. Yeah, dawg, I'm talking about 2016. I'm driving for Uber, listening to Young Pharaoh for hours. The list, I could do the list all day. I could talk exactly like Young Pharaoh. I could do the exact same voice. I listen to this nigga all day. I was a fan. To see this nigga how he is now, it really hurt my heart. I'm like, yo, they can get anybody. They can get
Yeah,
anybody. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's like, dang, I'm gonna say no to their money. If they ever come to me, I'm not taking that bread. You know what I'm saying? I think me and you can make our bread independently. I think me and you,
yeah.
if we
You
stick
can.
together, I think we can make our bread independently. I think we can make our bread out. Like Master P is a great example, even though he took them bread too and he sacrificed his daughter. Niggas don't know that.
Yeah,
But 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 I think we can make it independently without them.
man. And then when I seen that nigga twerking on
He was
live
twerking.
stream, man, that dude be twerking. It was all kind of suspect behavior that led up to the fingernails. So when he did the fingernails, I was surprised, like, wow, you really did it. But then again, I was like, I did my homework in my mind. Like, well, when you think about it, he was twerking, he was doing all kind of gay stuff before that. So it was like a ritual leading up to this, like a humiliation ritual. Like I guess I guess he's doing an apology tour to the J Echo Whiskies because he went in on Obama and them. He went in on Hillary Clinton and them. He went in on all of them.
Nah, he
And
went
but
in
wait
on
a minute,
organ
this is so wait a
trafficking
minute though. This is my thing though. If he was with Trump and Trump in office right now, well, I don't get how is he not using that connection with Trump to
because you know that wasn't a real connection, man. You know that wasn't a real connection. You know, it's like when you're doing business with the big wigs, and it's like, yeah, man, you go wash my car in the club night for free. You wash nigga car, you get that Rams clean, you go to the club. He be like, can I get in? He be like, nigga, I don't know you. Hey man, get that bitch ass nigga. That's how they did him.
that's how
He
they did him.
he cleaned the rims up, he cleaned the steering wheel. He was like, all right. They let him in the club. He got in for free, but he couldn't go to VIP. He couldn't get no free drinks. He couldn't do nothing. He was just
They
in the
hit him with
club.
the oak. They hit him with the
Hit him with the
nori.
okie doke. They did
They
my
hit him
boy
with the
bad, man.
They hit him with the okie dokie ooty wop. That's
But
crazy.
as long as Pharaoh don't go out like Rashad
I
Jamal and
thought
Brother
you said, but
Polite,
I thought you said he had accepted the money from the big people.
he did accept the money. And when you
So if he
accept,
accepted the money, how he not in? So you can accept the money and still not be in?
you can get in the club, but you don't get to go to VIP. you don't get
You
free
get the
drinks.
club, but you don't go get to sit with Trump and them.
No, I'm gonna tell you an example. This is a real life story. I remember I met some big wig niggas when I was driving for Uber. They got me in the club. I was in the club for free. I still had to buy my drinks. I still had to tip the strippers. I still had to. I was
Ah!
a lame. When I walked in with them niggas, as soon as I walked in with them niggas left me. I remember them niggas, all they did was send me like I remember at the end of the night, I was like, I was tapped out. All the girls turned me down. I'm broke. Them niggas sent me like a crazy shot of liquor, a crazy shot. And I thought they wanted to kill me because when I look back at it, I'm about to leave and drive. You send me a shot this big of Hennessy, and I down the bitch. And I see them niggas back there like, they do this right here. I like, you niggas ain't fuck with me all night. Y'all ain't fuck with me all night, but y'all send me this big ass shot. So I pulled a shot. And then I remember them niggas got me a free dance. They looked out at the end of the night. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas really looked out for me. But
Damn.
it's almost like that situation. Lit me in the club the whole night, didn't fuck with me. But in the night, they looked out. That's kind of how it was. And then come to find out, one of their people needed a ride home. So that's why and then that's why they took,
Ah,
because I was a Lyft driver.
damn.
So
So basically they took care of you at the end of the night to secure the ride.
I, and me being 28, 20, I was probably 26 at the time. I didn't notice it that way. Now I look back at it, I'm like, I got played, man. And guess what?
Yeah,
I
they
ain't
hit
make
you with
no
that.
bread on that Lyft ride. They like, hey, yo, he pulled up. He said, yo, give my girl Shonda a ride. You know what I'm saying? She live in such and such address. She like, and then I get a bitch a ride home. And it's free, nigga. It's on that. I ain't even think about the bread. I think he probably, okay, I got paid a little bit, but like $15. But he sent me like a little 20. But I had to drive way across town, man. So it probably equaled out the same on the app. He shot me $20, drove across town, got a little lap dance in the car. It paid off in the end. Kind of right. And I look back at it, them niggas secured the ride. It paid off. But what I'm getting at is, you
You didn't
get
get
in
into the VIP.
you can't get. I still don't know what them niggas happened. I haven't spoken to them niggas since, and I guarantee you, I can't get in that club free again.
I
Guarantee
was
you.
watching it. I was watching this video, bro, and it's got this Chinese dude, and he be talking that for like he be talking all of that secret society stuff, and he said that the real Illuminati are the Freemasons, the Jesuits, and the J Echo Whiskies. That's
That's
the that's the real Illuminati. That's what he said.
that's correct.
That's
They want
correct.
to keep it
He
from. There's some niggas in there, but it's not African American. It's not us. It's not us. There's some black people who do not like us. It's some black on black crime in there. They forget to talk about that. They never want to talk about a black person that's there. And the black people that's there want to stay hidden. They want to
Mhm.
stay hidden. They do not want to know they're there.
All right, so we're gonna have to climb down that rabbit hole, bro. Because the way he said it and like the way he put it is like, now we know who the Illuminati is, and then because he said, see, first we were talking about how the secret societies run the world, right? And really, all of the secrets, the reason why the secret societies run the world because they control how the money flows, and all the secret societies in the world eventually got together and were like, well, look, y'all, we all controlling different aspects of the society through the money. We might as well get together and become a group. And that group became the Illuminati.
Yeah. What Asian dude talking about this?
Man, his name is Wan Jing something, man. I'm gonna send you the
But here's
footage,
the
bro.
thing though. Here's the thing though, Doc. A lot of I will say this. A lot of niggas on Instagram, TikTok is shooting out the hip, spitting out bullshit. I ain't gonna
No,
lie to you.
I'm about to send
Majority.
you right now. I'm
I
about to
was.
let you hear it. I'm about to let you hear it right now, bro. And the way he said it like, dang, that shit could be true. You know what I'm saying?
Hey Doc, this is the time now for if you were the biggest bullshitter, the time is now for you to hit the internet.
He said, it's called How the Secret Societies Rule the World. I'm just play this one clip. I'm gonna play this one. His name's Jiang. I don't know how to his name Professor Jiang, and I don't know how
Oh,
to his last
him?
name.
Now he legit.
Him,
Shang
yeah,
Shi.
this nigga right here.
Him? Yeah, he that guy. That's
He
that
that
dude.
guy.
I believe anything he say. He's that
I
man.
believe everything he be saying,
He's
bro.
he's
That
that
nigga be
man.
so
He's
on.
that
I be
guy.
like, dang shit.
He's certified. I seen
He's
him blow
certified.
up. Doc, I watched him go from 0 to 1 million in 3 months. How many subscribers he got now?
I don't know. I gotta go on his page, but he was
I
on.
watched. I caught him at the very beginning, and then I watched him blow up.
He
I'm
was
talking
talking to
about
Theo Vaughn. He was
he he
talking to he was
he's
talking
so
to Theo
big
Vaughn. Theo Vaun is he's like the court jester nigga that plays dumb
for Joe Rogan. Yeah, I know
for
him.
Joe
Yeah.
Rogan. You
Yeah,
feel
the
me?
white boy who ain't really he got booed off stage. That boy ain't funny at all. Um,
Yeah.
but Shiji, the Chinese nigga so big. I went to my cleaning client one day and he watching him. He like, yo, it's about to go live right now. The Xi Jing guy. I said, damn, my dude blew up overnight. Like he really blew up overnight. I caught him at the very beginning.
Yeah, his name's Yang Jing or some shit like that, man.
Yeah, I thought you talking about some lame ass Chinese dude. That nigga
no,
legit.
man. When he be spitting, he be
Nah,
spitting. You can
he
tell he
that
filled
dude.
with so much knowledge. He just be going. He just be running and talking, and you gotta rewind the tape because he be talking so much, and he be so accurate with the because you do fact checking and like, damn, yup, and
Yeah,
he said basically, transnationalism runs the world, and transnationalism or the secret societies run transnationalism, and the three main secret societies that rule all of the transnationalism is the Freemasons, the Jesuits, and the J. Echo Whiskies. And he said
yeah,
one day the J. Echo Whiskies, the Freemasons, and the Jesuits got together and decided to become a group, and every group is now what we like to call, blankly called the Illuminati. And I was like, oh, mind blown emoji, like that nigga spitting.
yeah. Go ahead and play your shit real quick.
Look, all right,
I
hold
busted
on.
my head yesterday, man, at work, man. I fucked my shit up. Turn your phone up.
Oh shit.
Put the speaker's at the bottom of the phone. Put it towards the mic.
My speaker broke.
I'm gonna see if I can share my screen, man. My laptop, my MacBook ain't coming on. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe.
Boy, He
I wish
said
you
the
could
three main
download that clip.
transnational societies that run the world are the Freemasons, the Jesuits, and the Jewish diaspora. And eventually they said, "Hey, man, we all need to just work together." And and then Theo Vaughn act like he's stupid. Oh, what do they call themselves? The Illuminati. Like, you think Professor Jing Jang with the Illuminati?
If he ain't got iced out yet, uh, I don't know. If he ain't got iced out yet, I don't know. He might be.
I like when you say that. He ain't got iced out. They ain't give him a chain yet. They ain't give him
Yeah.
an iced out
They ain't
VVS.
bought him. They ain't took him to Luke to what's his name? Johnny Dane, Jacob.
They ain't hit him with the VVS. Clear cut. No clouds.
Because it might be time. I don't think he down because he's a regular college professor, but he blew up. If his Asian, narrow, little dick ass keep on getting around the celebrities, he will die. He will die. I seen it happen to too many niggas. They be regular niggas like me and you, start getting around celebrities, doing interviews, and then they get put the fuck away. I don't know the whole thing, baby. Then they get put the hell away. So I don't
Yeah.
know what happened.
Yeah. That's what happened to Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, what happened to Bruce Lee? Bruce Lee had got too famous with the kung fu. You feel? And he revealed too many of the Chinese secrets, and the Chinese and the
Okay.
Chinese Illuminati iced him out
Man, I don't know.
at 33 years old, I believe.
Either Bruce Lee probably faked his death or
You,
what?
man, he died at 33, and then they bust up. Then they bust up his child. They killed his child, Brandon, at the same age.
Took his bloodline out. They want his bloodline to live. Damn, that's
Remember
fucked up.
remember the Lee family is one of the 13 bloodlines.
For real?
Yeah, look it up. 13 bloodlines. The Kennedys, the
Is the
Wahlbergs,
James is the James
huh?
are the James part of the 13 bloodline? The James. Like
Oh,
LeBron James.
oh shit. I don't know. Let me check right now. I got it right here though, man. I always keep shit like this for talks like this, dog. But the 13
LeBron.
bloodlines, the
I'm LeBron's biggest fan.
13 bloodlines. Hold on, look. Boom. The 13 family is the Astor, the Bundys, the Collins, the DuPonts, the Freemans, like Morgan Freeman, the Kennedys, the Lees, like Bruce Lee, Onassis, Rockefeller, Rothschild, the Russells, the Van Duen, and the Merovingian. The
Damn.
Merovingian is the French guy from off of the Matrix.
Yeah, that's the only time I ever heard that name.
Yeah, he's the guy. He is the and remember the Merovingian or the 13 is the 13th bloodline. Uh, the key lineage. The Merovingian is the key lineage amongst all of the bloodline. That's why Neo had to go to the Merovingian to get the key for the key maker. Remember, he had to go to the Merovingian to get the key. And why? Because the Merovingians are the key to the 13 bloodlines. And that's French. That's France. That's the French. That's the
They
French.
always
That's
put some
Napoleon
shit in some
Bonaparte.
punk ass movies, man. I watched the movie of the day. It's called The Last House or The Lighthouse or some shit. And it was about they were trapped in their house for 5 years, and every time it rained, these water creatures came up. But it was basically saying people there was creatures in the water that controlled the world, and they wouldn't leave people out their house, pretty much. And they want to destroy the land. So, and it was their land at first. They like these superpower, supernatural beings. It's on Netflix right now. I forgot the name of it. The Lighthouse, Last House, something.
Man, hey, so how far do you think the conspiracy goes? Do you think that actual like creatures exist that's like reptilian and all that stuff running the world and all that stuff?
Uh, I think the conspiracy is so deep, it's best you just stay in La La Land and live your life and die. That's my
Oh dang.
that's my honest answer
That
for
nigga.
you. I think it goes so because Think about it. We all know what's at the bottom of the ocean. How do we
We
know there's
don't.
a bottom? How do we know there's a bottom of the ocean? How do we know that bitch just gonna keep getting deeper and deeper? And then it's so packful that the pressure is so strong it would kill us if we went down there. Then
So
we
just
don't know.
imagine if it would kill us if we went down there. Just imagine how strong the shit that live down there really is.
Right. And then space, planets and shit. Like somebody asked me the other day about flat Earth. I say I fuck with flat Earth, but when I look into a telescope, I see Saturn, I see the planets, them bitches round as a motherfucker. Like I see Venus, I
Hey,
see.
I feel like flat Earth was created so that we don't research the cosmos. You feel me? Like I feel like, all right. So listen, I know they say, oh, how can we be spinning on a ball and all of this thing? And I can tell you easily how we can be spinning on a ball and how we can be rotating around the sun easily. I can tell you easily. You ready? Because they're not. It's not just a ball. It's an actual conscious living entity, right? And because it's a conscious living entity, it's like us. Remember, the microcosm mimics the macrocosm. It has electric and magnetic pole frequencies that keep us locked in. Remember, they say we locked in our spirit is locked in a cell, right? Well, what about our bodies being locked on Earth through the energy frequencies of the Earth? You feel me?
Mhm.
And you ever went to the you ever so I'm gonna show you this right here. You ever went to the carnival or a fair and got into the gravity spinner
Yeah,
where you be where it be spinning
you
so
locked, you
fast
stuck, you stuck.
that you stuck? Think about it. So if they can do that, if they can spin so fast and get us stuck in a small little spinny little object at a carnival fair, why can't we be going so fast in space that we stuck on the surface of the Earth?
And look, I still think it's a flat disc, but a piece of me think that it's a disc, but it's another side of it. And it's like a ball around the bitch, and that motherfucker's going around
What
because you look at them planets, man. If you look at them, they
they
moving,
round? They look
they
like
round, they
all
moving.
right.
I'm
All
like,
right. Let's just analyze. Ready? Here we go. I'm about to give you some flat Earth game that made me think. All right, if you flatline in a hospital, that means you dead, right? If they get you to believe in flat Earth, that's gonna shut down parts of your mind and keep you from connecting to the cosmos. Wait a minute, I'm gonna give you some deeper. When you blow bubbles out in the water, because they say everything is water, everything, 85% water, our bodies are water, the space is water, everything is water, the ocean, bottom of the ocean, everything water. When you blow a bubble of air, what shape does it automatically take? A
round.
bubble, right? Round. It looks round. Marbles. Our eyes are shaped like bubbles. Head shaped like bubbles. You feel what I'm saying? We can blow bubbles in our saliva. Our blood circulates in a circle in our body and creates an auric field, and that auric field looks like a bubble. You dig what I'm saying? If you look at the atoms, the molecules, the cells, all of them look like little spheres, like bubbles. So how come every single thing that makes up our environment, from the atoms, the particles, the quarks, the molecules, the cells, right to the air, the bubbles in the air, the planets, the moon, the sun, the stars, all look like bubbles, look like little spheres, but we're flat.
I'm with you, doc.
Like
And I
everything is a bubble. I can see if, all right, think about it. They might have flat plateaus, but that flatness is dwelling within the sphere. You understand? It's not like the whole entire thing itself is flat, because now you got a question. If everything is flat, then why aren't things naturally flat? Well, why don't Mother Nature naturally makes flat things? Nothing is flat. Everything spirals out of the ground when it grows. There's
mhm,
nothing naturally flat that Mother
will
Nature
go
makes.
out crazy ways. Yeah, you're right.
Crazy
You're right.
ways. There's nothing naturally flat that Mother Nature makes, and we know Mother Nature runs the whole entire system, right? That's the matrix. So if we're on a flat disc, then why isn't anything born flat, right? Why isn't anything naturally in nature flat? And even the flat plateaus, they say that was old trees that's cut down, really.
Yeah, yeah.
You
And then
feel
look,
me?
the moon look round as a bitch every day to
The
me.
the
To me,
moon is
that
a
bitch look round
circle.
every
The
day to
moon is a
me.
sphere.
It's
The
like
sun is a sphere. The stars are spheres. Saturn, Neptune,
and,
Pluto,
and, and I like
Mercury.
I like the fact that you said it disconnects you from the cosmos because when I started back studying planets and I started back looking at my telescope, looking at the planets, is when I started back get connected around Earth again. I started back. I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm flat and these niggas is round. There's no fucking. I can see them in the sky.
You can see
Like
them in the sky that
I
they're
remember one
round.
day I was driving home. And it was something flashing in the sky. I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's so bright. I look it up, and ChatGPT would tell you if I'm in this. I looked at my degrees on my compass, and I matched at the time of the day what city I was, and it told me what planet I'm looking at, and everything matched up. I was looking at the planet Venus. Venus comes out around this time. Venus, and I learned that if you look in the sky at night, and if it's a solid light, it's a planet. If it flickers, it's a star. And it was a solid light, so it's Venus. So I'm looking at the bitch. I look at the telescope. The bitch is round as a motherfucker. I'm like, okay, it's round. I can see it right here.
I'm talking
I'm
about,
like, there's no.
especially when you use the telescope. When you zoom in on it with the telescope, you can see the dimensions of the
Yeah,
sphere.
you see this. I'm like,
It's
so
fully round.
I'm like, that's crazy. There's no way. If that's round, why the hell is we flat? Like that don't make no sense to
That don't
me.
make no. And then not only that, why is the hell out of all the other planets are round, but we the only ones that's flat? But they say we live in space. Now remember, they tell you that space is a vacuum. You feel what I'm saying? And if you're in a vacuum, like I told you before, when you spinning around really, really fast, it creates it creates that atmosphere of gravity, and that gravitational pull keeps you solid on the ground. This is why. So you wonder why they be like, "Oh, you running into a dome? You run into a dome?" No, that's not a dome. That's atmospheric pressure from the electromagnetic spin of the Earth, my nigga.
Yeah,
You feel?
yeah, I
And I
agree.
feel like, look, another reason why they want you to believe flat Earth, because they really know how to get in and out of this joint, but they don't want you to know how to look. They don't want you to aspire to it, because if they think, if they show you that, hey, we going back and forth to the moon, we going back and forth to Mars, we doing all this stuff, one of y'all motherfuckers gonna get a bright idea and try to do it yourself with y'all ingenuity, genius self. You feel what I'm saying? And
If I would say this, if I control the powers I had when I sleep, I could get in and out this bitch. I universe travel every night. It sounds crazy, but I do it every night.
man,
If I
plenty of
could tell
people
you my
astral travel,
last
bro.
10, huh?
Man, they got plenty of reports of people who astral travel and go to different parts of the cosmos and
Doc,
meet different entities and shit.
I do it every. I met the giants. I met the dwarves. I met the dragons. I met every entity.
They all real.
I met the devil himself. I met God. I did it all, nigga. Like every time I go to sleep, I don't even like sleeping some days. I'm like, man, I don't feel like getting trapped in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm about to sleep and go every fucking where. Like if I can figure out how to control this shit, I probably could. Who knows? But it has to be a technological thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes I remember it was a point in time in my life I couldn't sleep unless I got fucked up. Like I couldn't just sleep. I
Right.
step all night because I didn't want to sleep. You know what I'm saying? But if I could actually control that, yes. What I'm saying is I believe they found a way to control that to bounce around other places, to physically go there awake.
Yeah. I mean, what just I look at it like this. If if you knew where a secret island was at where all of the bad bitches lived, right? And only you and your crew knew how to get there. Would you let the rest of the world know where the secret island where all the bad broads was at, or would you give them a smoke screen and lead them to a whole nother island where some mediocre broads was at?
The old me would want to help. The me now would put the smoke screen up because
Put the smoke.
there's some
Listen,
haters, man. There's haters. There's lames. There's people who don't want to succeed. There's lazy mother. When you look at the world for what it is, the world is full of lames, haters, lazy motherfuckers, pieces of shit, losers. It's like, why would I give any of you niggas this shit? Like, why would I show y'all this shit to come over here to fuck it up? To come over
uh,
here and fuck it up.
bro, because that's what they're gonna do. You show them the island where all the bad broads at, and then they're gonna try to rape the broads.
Yeah,
Send them
man.
where the mediocre broads at, where all the Lizzos at. Send them to where all the Lizzos,
To
where
the
all the
dudes,
hoes.
I send them straight to niggas. No bitches. Y'all sucking
Send
dick.
them to Mandingo Island.
No pussy. Straight over there. No no titties. I will send them over there. Go to the niggas,
Send
bro.
their ass to Rainbow Booty Boy Island.
They be like, damn, I'll send them straight to where the faggot say. Go over there. Y'all can't come over here. But see, when I was green back in the day before I learned people, I would have tried to help. I remember being a kid. I learned this as a kid and I didn't understand it. My mama bought me these Godzilla toys, right? They was the big Godzilla toys. Mecha Godzilla, regular Godzilla, Burning Godzilla, the big ones. I take them to my neighbor. This nigga grab them bitches, bang them against a tree, break my shit. I'm like, why the fuck you break my toy? Mom, like, you can't let people play with your toys because they didn't get nothing for Christmas. I never understood that because I'm just being a nice person. Like, here, play with my toys. And he broke my shit. So, me being a nice person bit me in the ass. Now it's like, people don't deserve being nice to. People don't deserve knowledge. People don't deserve, because they're idiots. They're stupid. They're fucking lazy. They're not meant to be great. God,
Hey,
when the universe spit us
take the
out,
end off of nice, and what you get, Dwayne.
ice.
Get iced out. You too nice
Iced
out, you
out.
get iced out.
Man, and you're right. And then when the universe spit all of us out, he spit out leaders, he spit out real niggas, and he spit out a bunch of fake loser motherfuckers. And it's like, I remember bringing people to the promised land. I'm like, hey, this how you do this. You know how many people out in this cleaning shit? Since I've been in this cleaning shit, you know how many people I brought to the promised land? This how you make the money? They're like, I ain't about to do that. That's too much. I ain't about to do that. Nah, it ain't for me. I'm like, bitch, you want to keep making 15 an hour? You want to keep cleaning for $100 or you want to clean for 500? What you want to do? You want to clean for a band? What you? Nah, that ain't for me. I'm like, I learned. I said, everybody ain't bosses. Everybody ain't leaders. Most motherfuckers is stupid, and you can find that out in your first two sentences of meeting a motherfucker. If you be like, hey, what's going on? What's your name? And they be like, nope. You got to think of your name. You know what I'm saying? Or you could differentiate who's a dummy as soon as you meet them. So the old me would have lit people to the bitches. To me today, I would hide it. Smoke screen. You
Right.
niggas gonna fuck it up. Y'all gonna burn the girls. Y'all gonna stank the coochie up. You
Yeah,
niggas
y'all
don't
gonna give
wash your
girls
dick.
STDs.
You
No,
gonna get
we're not bringing
STDs.
them up. We're not bringing them to the island of the bad broads. No.
You niggas don't wash your
And
dick. You
so
stink.
and so now just now apply that to the powers that be. They know, they know where all of the hidden jewels and the treasures at on earth. That's why they got them locked in vaults. Why? Because if we give y'all access to it, y'all gonna ruin it because y'all stupid. Y'all don't really know y'all don't know y'all butt crack from your mouth. You understand me? So just think about that. Just think about that. 85% of the world is NPCs. The other 10% of the world is evil, and the other 5% of the world is good, bro.
Dog, I knew the world was crazy when I had to teach grown women to wash their ass. I'm like, I remember it was a lady, she was like her mid 40s. I like, you know, every time I grab your ass, your butt stink. She was like, huh? I thought I washed good. I said, no, your ass smell like terrible. Like my fingertips be rotten. I kept it real with the bitch. I'm like, yo, the
Oh,
bitch made it 45 years and never washed her ass good, never put a rag in her shit and soap
huh?
and really went up in her shit. Because I said, there's no reason
Huh?
why I smell what I smell. She like, you for real? I said,
Huh?
yes, bitch, your shit be right. And after that, she will wash him. I'm just getting that motherfuckers really be lost. We really in the world of NPCs.
No,
This is
for real,
really,
for real.
this is really
85% of the world is NPCs. Did a study and
yeah.
said 60% of the world do not have an inner dialogue.
I think the numbers is quadruple. I think 100% of the world is NPCs, and there's a small percentage who ain't. I think 70. I think 90% don't do internal dialogue. Bro, you know how many people I come across that stink, that don't brush their teeth? Like, Doc, I'm self-conscious.
Hey,
How
all right,
often?
look.
What's up?
I see. I thought this was an Atlanta thing, but it's just no. It's just the world a world thing.
What's up?
I
Can you
said,
hear
you
me?
can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. I thought it was just a world thing. Like when I be passing by people in public, they be stink. They be smelling like
Stink.
they ain't take a bath in days.
Wash their clothes.
That's
In
you
your
think that's why they
car.
wear them hoodies in the summertime to cover up the funk? It remind me of that song. Won't you take me to Funky Town.
Think about it. Funky Town. Why the fuck would you want to go there? Why would you want like how you not know you stink? Like you don't floss your teeth, you don't brush your teeth. And here's the thing: somebody in the chat already said what somebody in the chat already told me the problem of everything. You know we
What
got
they
to end the
said?
show. You know we got to end the show with this. There was like something, something, something. King Jesus. Soon as I seen Jesus, I say that's the problem with the motherfucking world right there. Too much damn milk and goddamn Jesus. Too much.
And there's never a time when we saw Jesus, they said Jesus took a bath.
Never. And
We
then he
never had
washed
said,
other niggas' feet.
and
He
Jesus
did
washed
wash other
himself.
niggas' feet. He did wash other niggas' feet. However, I'm gonna tell you this. There's a sector on TikTok that all they say is, I can't wait to die, God. I can't wait to meet Jesus. Doc, I feel like I can save the planet. I feel like I can save the world. I don't know if you feel that way.
Yeah, I
I
do
can
feel that
save
way.
the I feel I could defeat the Illuminati. I feel in my
Yeah.
heart I could beat them.
No, yeah, real shit. We're
I
doing
feel
it
like I
with
can.
like real shit. Yeah,
And then it's like
100%.
I don't want to be like, fuck the world and say that. I got kids that got to live on after me. I don't want my kids to die. I don't want my bloodline to die. And you got kids. I want the world to, I feel like as humans, we protect this realm. This is our realm. We can protect it. I'm not about to be like, let's let Jesus fix the day. He never coming back, y'all. He's never coming back. He ain't
And
coming
if
to
he was
save
listen,
shit.
and if he did listen, and if it was true and he did came back, y'all be too stuck on Jesus to recognize him.
And facts. And then if he came back, y'all be mean to the nigga because y'all wouldn't like Jesus. Jesus
Y'all
would
be
be a
hating on
mean
Jesus
ass
because
nigga.
Jesus ain't got no Louboutins, ain't got no Gucci on.
Yeah, and here's the thing, I feel like people understand the idea of Jesus the wrong way. You know how many days I went to bed and said, I'm Jesus? I feel like I'm Jesus. I feel like Dwayne McClain, I ain't gonna die for y'all now. That's facts. I ain't dying for none of you motherfuckers. I got kids. But however, I am here to save the world. That's
Hey,
how I
look,
feel in my heart.
listen. If
I'm here to
Jesus
save the
came
world.
back, they'll immediately say it was AI.
They'll say it's
Man,
AI.
that's AI.
But then you might have some motherfuckers who might dick eat. They might be dick eating. They be like, oh, Jesus back. And they might go jump off a bridge. Die.
Why
You're
would you die
useless
if Jesus? Why
dead.
would you jump off a bridge if he back instead of go get his autograph?
Bro, it's like, so I was on TikTok the other day or X or Twitter, what do you want to call it? Somebody posted some bullshit happened. They're like, I can't wait for our heavenly savior to come back. So you can't wait to die. So why ain't you killed yourself yet? Why ain't you jumped off that bridge yet? Why ain't you died yet? Why ain't you just sat there in front of that mirror and said, Jesus, why are you living your life every day? If that's what you're looking forward to the most. If that's what you're looking forward to, why are you living? Why are
But
you
the
living?
reason I looked at that comment, and the reason why he said and went to Jesus because he said all of this stuff that we talking about got him discombobulated. He said I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm discombobulated. Jesus is king, and that let me know right there. That let me know right there that the truth was weighing on his brain so hard he had to go to the lie. He had to revert to the lie.
Had to go to the line, bro. And look, I got nothing against Jesus. Y'all know me and Jesus, we cool. I rock with Jesus. I understand what Jesus is in a physiological, metaphorical stance. Jesus means a lot, but he ain't no dude that's physically born and some woman baby about to die for your sins and come back and save you. That's not it. Jesus is a mental way to think. Jesus is a way of thinking and living in your brain and spirituality. That's what Jesus really is.
Yeah, Jesus is a consciousness.
It,
Jesus represents Christ's consciousness, and consciousness is something that embodies us all. You feel?
yeah. Then look at this person. Oh Lord, Dwayne and Shocker Darker ID and no respect. I ain't about to even read that confident that
Hey,
comment.
look.
Let
Hold
them
on. Before
ride,
you go,
bro.
look. Before you go, man. Let me premiere the Superfood Baby, man.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm about to premiere the Superfood Baby. Here you go. Check it out. Check it out, y'all.
Superfood baby. The journey begins.
Begin experiment SFB01.
incredible.
His skin is impenetrable.
Commence strength test.
My God, look at that! He's walking!
What the hell? No way.
You saw nothing.
His neurological activity is off the charts.
Of course, I'm a super baby. I'll go by Hercules.
He understands everything we're saying.
Yup, every single word. You haven't seen anything yet.
Superfood, baby. You are what you eat.
You think what you drink.
Look, people can say what they want about the AI. You did an amazing job putting that together. That was a good commercial, man, from start to finish. I don't care what nobody say.
Superfood, baby. That's the superfood, baby, man. It's gonna be a saga. You did. He was experimenting on in the lab with superfood, and it turned him into a super baby.
He gonna turn to Superman. Hey, I'm gonna give you a real scenario. This happened in real life. Past March, I had a situation in my lungs. I was coughing up blood. I was living unhealthy. I was smoking Black and Milds and cigarettes and shit. I got sarcoidosis. I don't need to be doing that. Nigga was doing it. Started coughing up blood. Every time I had a spell, Doc sent me some miracle food right when it happened. He not saying like he sent it like a week before. Like, here's miracle food. Like it just happened like perfect. Start coughing up blood. I get sick. I immediately drink that shit and I could breathe. I'm not making this up to hype the nigga up. As soon as I drink it, I could do that without no blood flowing. Without it, it was cluttered up. And every morning I drank that shit. I drank superfood, drank that, and it slowly got me to where I'm at now. I can breathe healthy, breathe good. You know what I'm saying? And even now, I just finished my last bottle. Doc, we might need to reload, but however,
Yeah,
I
I'm
do.
gonna send you the re-up, bro. And that's
Send the
when you
re-up.
had asked me. You had asked me, man, Doc, you looking healthy, man. I practiced what I preached, dog. I started taking my superfood every day, and you
Hey,
dig, and it just
I ain't making that shit up, Doc. Your ass look 30, nigga. You look young as shit. I can tell you doing something different. I want to be on the same. I am a little. I'm a little undisciplined. I ain't gonna lie. I like to live and party and shit. However, I want to get in your type of time, and I want to see the results. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man. I do that soup, man. Look, I do that superfood, do that superfood tea, superfood oil, and take my little, take the little recommended diet. You know what I mean? I live a disciplined life though, bro, because my life was so undisciplined back then, living that street life. It was like I don't want to do nothing that's involved with the streets, dog. Like anything that even remind me of me doing some street shit, I just turned away from it. You know what I mean? So like, cause I done did it all, bro. I done did every drug, sold every drug. I done did everything, did all kind of damage to my body doing all that street running. You heard me? So it's like,
Yeah.
man, I just want to do I just want to do healthy shit from here on out. You know what I mean? So
Well,
that's why I do it. You know what I mean? But now, if you just do the morning regimen, man, and just take superfood in the morning,
that's
I
what
don't
I
care what your
did.
lifestyle is. If you just take superfood, oil, and tea in the morning and go about your day, nigga, your health is gonna improve exponentially. Period, bro.
Mine's improved exponentially on it every time I get on it. I can
Period, bro.
tell when I go like 6-7 months without it. I can tell like it's harder for me to get up. I'm more drowsy, more time. As soon as you send me that and I get back on it, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if I would have stuck with the diet in between, I wouldn't have to need it so much. But it's almost like I don't want to say a drug, but it almost like it feel like as if I need at least once every 6-7 months to just reboot my body. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It worked. And especially when you got conditions, breathing, anything like that, it worked with everything. And I ain't making that up to bigger the homie up. This is real shit. I remember I was having a spell. The first thing I looked for in my cabinet was a superfood before I went to an inhaler, before I went to Presidone. I grabbed that, took a sip. I was good after that.
All was good, bro. And that's why I sell it, bro. I sell it because I use it. And I know for a fact, like if it did what it did for me, it could do what it do for other people. And then, here I am 10 years later, 25,000 bottles sold 10 years later. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, bruh, bro, Dwayne, you wouldn't even believe it, man. I ain't gonna, I'm not gonna say too much, but I've reversed the so-called incurables, like things that are incurable. I've cured that. You know what I mean?
No, you ain't no capper, man. You not a capper, man. You a real nigga, man. That's why I fuck with you.
Yeah, bro. And and the reason why, and that's the number one reason. That's the number one reason, bro. I take it myself. I wouldn't even feel comfortable selling it to people if I didn't take it myself, or I didn't have like
Look,
people that could vouch for me.
we want to do an event. Let's plan the event months out from now, November or December. I got time. If you do it, I need time to plan it. If you do it now, I can take time off from work. So
I
let's
bet.
plan a week in November right now or December. It gotta be the first week of December because after that, my job locked down. I love my job. I ain't gonna lie, I love it. I love the fuck out my job, man. I love selling. I love fucking your phone bill up. I love it. So
What are you talking about,
I'm a manager at AT&T. Niggas don't know I'm a manager. I'm a manager at AT&T. I love fucking your phone bill up. I love it. But let's plan now, November, a whole week. I can come down there, man. I'm planning. And Doc, I met you in person in a dream, man. It was like a couple weeks ago. I had a dream. I went to Atlanta. I met you. You had a bunch of money for me. You gave me so many blue hundreds cash in my hand for no reason. And it was you, your old lady, and you had a bunch of kids at the crib. It was a big ass house with upstairs and downstairs. And he said, Dwayne, I got some money for you, man. You gave me some money. You just showed me a good ass time. I'm like, damn, Doc, you ain't gotta do all this shit. Like, boy, you my boy. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
So, yeah, but now I'm really planning. Let's plan that out now because I got the time now. Let's do it. Because what happened in the past was we'll try to plan shit 2 weeks in advance, and I'm not good at that. If we do that shit months in advance, yes.
Yeah, do it months in advance. We can get something.
Let's do it. Let's do it November, man. November something. Let's do it. I'm down.
I bet. I'm gonna put something together. I'm gonna put something together for sure.
Yeah, man. Let's do that. But look.
Hell yeah. I already know you got things to do in your family. You gotta handle your business. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying?
I gotta come out the woodwork. You know, I gotta lay it down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, let's get it, man. He trying to make some more children. Man. Let's get it.
All right, Doc, man. Hey, look, I'm off this Tuesday. Let's go live next Tuesday. All right.
I bet. We'll see you next Tuesday, bro.
I'll hold it down, man. Hold it. God bless. Take care.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Get you up out of here. Oh, how you get out of there? I can get you up out of there. Here you go. Boom. Yeah, man. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna have another one, man. Let me see y'all next Tuesday. Me and him plan on getting together like once a week, every week with our busy schedules and stuff, man. But make sure y'all get y'all some superfood oil, get you some superfood tea, get healthy. You dig what I'm saying? Health is the wealth, bro. It don't make no sense to get all this money and you ain't healthy enough to spend it, bro. So get healthy, bro. Get healthy. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. You heard me?